hands on this motherfucker. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Thought out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Thought out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true. It's harder to sleep. At nighttime I play. In the daytime I execute plan. Watch the advance, split it with fan. Secret we nothing play beaches on sand. Check the expand. We built up the bread. Came a long way from shaving the grass to the most high above. Out of motivations out the mud. Now when I leave I'm out of touch. This side more like turn it up. Major diff tweet love and lust. At the end I all solve with trust. Like Lou Hayes up in them shores. Played it wet like I'm on the coast. This hit mount no bracket bros. Different respect like bread and toast. I butter it up. Sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Thought out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Thought out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true. Sometimes we win, but I never lose. Accepted defeat, excuse me, refuse. Lyrically spit, just one of my rules. All on my zone like Syracuse. Bosses are sick, my people fuse. Like Tupac, we spit camera crews. The voice is lit, cameras and views. 100 mixtapes, no interviews. Sometimes we storm, sometimes we bruise. Just know the path is something we choose. Never we rap, we pack venues. Rapping these beats is my revenues. Cats is fake, look at these dudes. Think shit sweet, like she accused. Santa Fe mean, body is rude, tires is clean. Look at them shoes, just keep winning and do what you do. Cause that's how we move. Follow our image and do what we do. Showing the 3-story house with 40 rooms. We're in the back with swimming pools. Nothing is free, we pay our dues. Smoking that sticky, gorilla glue. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Thought out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Thought out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true.
I gotta win, don't know how to lose. Clean as a fuck, bright in my juice. Burning his gas, stink up the room. Foamers and leaves, we dropping it soon. With you with L's, exit or doom. Locking the game, crazy is true. B&E shit, this what we do. Charging you niggas cause we pay-per-view. Silence the critics and fuck niggas too. Hating is only gonna get you the flu. It's common, I'm cold, the virus is proof. Gelato the strain, my shit is the truth. We on the up, rally the troops. All of my niggas just fast in the booth. That's all about business, I got on the suit. We play to get millies and hop out of coops. I'm Tropicana, I got the juice. My bitch is bad, sweet as a tooth. Jacking my style, niggas really be mad. I found up the flow that they think they might have. Straight to the money, I'm getting the bag. Leaving them leaking, go get them on pad. I'm one of the best, I refuse to be last. Thought it was done, now we right on your ass.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Thought out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true. Just keep winning and do what you do.
Homie stay true. Yeah. What up? Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your brethren, your brother, Virgil Berry, aka Stacks with the Facts. And y'all know y'all tuned in to another episode of Real Talk Podcast. Thursday night, Financial Literacy and Awareness Thursdays, featuring the beautiful YABI L, aka YABI, aka Empirical Firm CEO, you know. You know what I'm talking about, man? You like that intro, YABI, man? You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my brother XL Pro. What happened, man? Yeah, y'all already know what it is, man. It's Thursday, man. Y'all know how we do it, man. You know what I'm saying? It used to be, I ain't gonna say it used to be. It still is technically ladies' night, but we just switched it from ladies' night to grown woman talk. You hear me? And we got YABI sitting here dropping these jewels on all this financial literacy and awareness that we all need to be put up on, man. Shout out to YABI, man. We about to bring her up. You know what I'm talking about? And are you here now, YABI?
Yeah, I'm here.
Already, man. You already know what it is. Y'all sit up there and say what's up to YABI, man, and say how you doing, what it is, what it do. You know? Yeah, man, we here, man. It's Thursday. Now, last Thursday we didn't have a show because not last Saturday, but the Saturday before that, when I did my stream, I did breaking down the Geechee Gotti and Easy the Block Captain battle. On Remy's Chrome 23 situation, my page got flagged. And when I looked at my email, it was Remy's peoples that flagged it. So I don't know why Remy would want to flag me. It wasn't like I was painting her in a bad light or anything, you know what I'm talking about? But hey, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I got flagged for that, man. They shut me down for a whole week. So I didn't want to do the show over there on the backup joint for obvious reasons, but you know what I'm saying? We here now, so it is what it is. YABI, I'm gonna fall back and I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk. You know what I'm saying? Not tonight, y'all. Listen, I got the link in the chat right there. You know what I'm saying? We really didn't have a chance to really sit back and discuss a specific certain topic for tonight, but we really don't need to. You know what I'm saying? We kind of just do that just as the, for the show, but you know what I'm saying? We can sit here chop it up about anything, but what we're going to do, Uncle Diggity, what's good? What we are going to do is we're going to sit up here and have this panel open. The open panel show. Any questions concerning finance? The last two shows we have concerning IULs or Roth IRAs or any of the stuff we talked about.
Life insurance.
Life insurance, term life insurance. What is it?
Taxes.
Whole life insurance versus term insurance. Or any questions you may have that you can sit here and ask out YABI and what she will do, what she will answer them to the best of her knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna discuss some random stuff too on a night like tonight. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody tapping in. Oh, so I'm about to pass the mic to you, YABI. You look at YABI, she ready to go. Look at
no, it's not that. It was just say, I know last time we were talking, I know I was telling people to ask some questions, send in some questions and stuff, but nobody don't ask nothing, and it's just be like, you know what I'm saying? When we on Facebook or when you out and about, it's like people have 1,000,001 questions, but it's like now we opening the floor. So I don't know. Let me see if I can see this chat.
You should be able to see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. I mean, you know how it is.
Yeah, we need y'all to get more interactive.
Yeah, everybody got something to say on Facebook.
Right.
Everybody got something to say on Twitter and all of that, though. But when it comes to this real time, when we camped up, and this is about as up close and this is about as face to face as we gonna get. You know what I'm saying? This right here show you who the real ones is, man. Because we ain't over here like this talking shit.
Right.
And even if I was, that would be all good because my avatar is actually me. That's me. Hilarious. You know what I'm saying? So
but no,
either way it go, y'all, you're getting what you get. And I talk my shit and I back it up. You hear me?
Right.
I'm gonna sit up there and pass it to YABI, man. You know what I'm saying? You just go ahead and give a spiel on where you want. And what I'm gonna do, YABI, I'm gonna fall in the back. I'm gonna pull up some articles.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'm really not sure what I could talk on that I haven't spoke on before. I mean, other than taxes right now. I mean, because right now that's all you see on Facebook and stuff.
Yeah, that is true. Go ahead, speak on that, YABI.
So it's kind of like, well, one thing about taxes I will say is I think a lot of people don't plan ahead of time. Because we are used to having a W-2 or, just having your job and you just file your W-2. But now that so many people are going into, business ownership and, wanting to become investors and wanting to
Kind of just expand financially. Taxes is going to be a thing. Kind of like, this is part of why I started selling insurance along with my tax services, because who was it that said it? Two things that's guaranteed are death and taxes.
Yes, ma'am.
And those be the two things that people don't avoid, or they don't want to talk about. Like in our community, we don't want to talk about life insurance. We think it's an omen. If you talk about life insurance, you're going to die. We don't want to pay taxes, but we want all the money. We want all these grants. We want all these loans, and we want to buy houses. We want to buy cars. We want business credit. We want all of the things. But you got to have credit. I mean, you got to have taxes filed to get a lot of those things. Let me see. What you pulling up? Oh, new income tax brackets. Yeah, I think people definitely need to know what tax bracket they're in, so that you can understand your taxes and start asking your tax preparer. Like, ask them some questions like, what tax bracket are you in? What percentage rate are you at? Because that depends on your income. Even down to the ERC credits for the children. Like, people want to claim all these kids, but even that has an income bracket to even qualify. Yep.
Hold on. I got something.
Let's say what you looking for.
I want you, Yabi, maybe you can speak on this if you know something about this, because I was wondering about this, right? Jared Moskowitz. You know who Jared Moskowitz is?
No, who's that?
He's a representative, Jared Moskowitz, out of Florida.
Mm-hmm. What he representing?
Palm Beach County, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this guy, I'm about to bring up my pillow screen. Shout out to Yabi, man. Hey, man, hit that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. We here dropping this financial game. You know what I'm talking about? We got Representative Jared Moskowitz calls for Palm Beach County to tax Mar-a-Lago at the rate Trump claims it's worth.
Well, I mean, a lot of the stuff they going after Trump about really ain't got to do with taxes for real. I mean, we already know that. Well, here's the thing. When it comes to business owner or rich people in taxes, I should say, like your Trumps, taxes, the tax code is made for business owners and unordinary income, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like, the tax code was made for that. That's who it benefits. So this is why once you learn taxes, when people have these conversations about, the rich getting tax breaks and things of that nature, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just giving understanding as to why it is that way. Because that's what taxes were. You know what I'm saying? When you really look at laws and how stuff is written in the different codes, it is made for that. Huh?
I say y'all, they don't understand that when we talking about taxes, right? And why these big corporations.
Mm-hmm.
Notice I broke that word down into 3 syllables. Corporation.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But listen though. Now this is what I wanted to ask you about, because the reason why he gets so much tax breaks on Mar-a-Lago, because he buried his recently deceased wife on his property, and through his very, very what I would say talented and skilled and very learned and studied tax preparer, CSA, whoever his financial person is,
financial advisor,
right? Whoever his advisor is, right?
You can't tax
knows his or her stuff, because he got it to where that he buried his wife on his property is now considered a cemetery. They're tax exempt. They can't be taxed the city, the state, the county, none of that.
But the thing is, that's always been a thing. It's just not the thing is we don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like black people, like we are the ones that don't know anything.
Right.
And then so when we do start to learn stuff, this is what happens because they have to deter us from doing it. So, and I think a lot of us have to kind of think about that and stop running with the bones when it comes to Trump. And he's tax evasion, he's doing this, he's doing that. Well, the tax code is for people like Trump. It's not made for us. You know what I mean? It's not made for you know what I'm saying? And he when it comes to business, he is a smart guy. And I mean, if you really look at historically what business in America was made off of, I mean, it was made off of criminals and scam artists and con artists. Like, if we're going to be real here. So why wouldn't the law and the tax codes be in alignment to benefit them?
Exactly.
To benefit criminals and con artists and scam artists. Like, that's what it benefits. So that's why a lot of people lose that understanding.
Right.
People are saying, "Oh, well, Trump isn't doing this with taxes," and yeah, and I'm sure there's definitely some areas where he's inflated and under calculated certain things to just going overboard, of course, and that's kind of where they're getting him with that. But a lot of this is just a distraction because the whole thing with with him trying to run again and all of that. So it's kind of like a whole nother thing to unload. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people try to bury a loved one in their backyard, and one thing I have noticed is there are some states where they're kind of intervening in that so that this does not happen. So that you can't get those tax breaks and get tax exempt for that land.
Right.
But at the same time, I think people should probably read into it a little bit more. And if your family has a lot of land somewhere or some acres down south somewhere, y'all might want to go ahead and try to do some things.
I don't see why you wouldn't.
You know what I mean? And do what you could do so that it could benefit you too while you still can. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got an open lot.
Right.
So, and that's really what that is. I mean, I ain't really mad at Trump for getting away with some of the stuff he's been getting away with.
He's not even breaking the law though, y'all. That's
right. Like, I ain't about to knock the man or come on him about it. Like, he just, like you said, he got the right people on his team as far as the tax side of it. And that's just that. Total protect taxpayers from scams. Yes. So crazy about the ERC. I was telling people about that from the get-go. That probably wouldn't be a good idea, because if you understand how taxes work, it doesn't even make sense how people are trying to scam the ERC, right? So just to give people background on the ERC, it's an employee retention credit, which is still in connection to COVID. So remember so we all know when COVID happened, when the world shut down, right? And you remember when we had the PPP loan. Well, what the PPP loan was supposed to be to assist your business because your business is shut down due to natural disaster. Because at that time, COVID was classified as a natural disaster, which is why people got that the EIC and all that other stuff. Which again, the EIC from the SBA is not new. It's just most of us didn't know about it. That's always been a thing. It's just always been there for disasters. It's a business disaster relief. So like a business where a hurricane hit it would qualify for EDI, the EDIL. A flood in a business flooded out, that would qualify them for EDIL. So that wasn't nothing new. It was just that COVID, was classified as a natural disaster. So what happened was a lot of businesses had to go through COVID, had to take losses, but for whatever reason, they were able to retain certain employees. So the government gave them a tax break because it's like, okay, you're losing money, but you're still paying out people. So that's what that was. You were able to retain your employees through the pandemic. So with that comes payroll. So you done payroll. I mean, you've got a paycheck, right? When you look at your paycheck and you see all them taxes, all the deductions, all the shit that come out, right? Well, where do people think that go?
Right.
All of that money that comes out is going to the state, it's going to unemployment, it's going to workers' comp, it's going to 401k if you got one through the job, through whatever other deductions you have, and of course your taxes. So those are some Social Security taxes, Medicare taxes, all of the things. So that record, and when you file payroll taxes, you file them quarterly. You don't file them at the end of the year. So because these are filed quarterly and payroll cannot be backdated. So what I'm saying is, let's say it's October 23. I wouldn't be able to go back into my payroll in 2022 and cut you a check, if that makes sense, because you can't backdate payroll like that. Right. So if you understand payroll works that way, and you are sending in quarterly taxes, because the quarterly taxes are due by the 31st of the very next month, if that makes sense.
Right. My nigga Detroit 313 in the building. Nigga, what's up, Detroit 313, man? You ain't stopped through in a minute there, boy. Where you been, boy?
Most likely federal tax. Yeah, federal taxes go to federal.
Huh? My nigga Detroit 313 in the building, man. You ain't been through in a minute, boy. Where you been, boy? Boy, where you been? You know what I'm talking about? My nigga Detroit 313, man, representing that D-Town and Billy. I'm talking about, man. I got my girl YABI in the building, man. It's A-Real Talk Thursdays, man. Got them financial literacy, you know what I'm talking about? And Awareness Thursdays featuring the beautiful YABA L CEO Empirical Firm. You know what I'm talking about, man? What's up with you, my brother? Go ahead, YABI. Go ahead, my brother. You know, I had to acknowledge my brethren. You know?
Oh, no, you straight. So if you understand that, so if you have employees from January, February, and March, those taxes are due April. So if you know that this is the process, how are people now saying, oh, I'm gonna just file an amended 941 form, and I'm gonna file this, I'm gonna file that? The IRS already has those accounts. The IRS already knows who retained employees during the pandemic. Like, it's not hard for them to really do that. A lot of times, you're putting in the application for them to consider giving you the money. And then when they go to look at the application, they can see what was paid and what was not paid. So they already know who had employees and who doesn't. Because if you had employees and you don't pay your employee taxes, and you don't have your employee structure right, like an employee versus a contractor, you're going to get letters from the IRS. You're going to get notifications from the state. You're going to get notifications from unemployment. You're going to get notifications from different agencies, whether it be federal, state, or local, depending on which one didn't get their money. And, somebody's going to say something to you. So this is why they had to put a stop to that, because of the surge. They probably had so many, and everybody's saying, oh, they said it take 4 months to get the money. No, it does not take that long to get the money. It is taking you that long because you're basically denied. And for all you know, they could be building a case on you. So that's why I don't know, like I told a lot of people, don't do the ERC unless you legit had employees on payroll, W-2, not 1099 contractors, W-2 employees where you are paying taxes out of their checks for them, and they're going to get a W-2 at the end of the year. So that's why that got stopped that way, because it just kind of got out of hand. Like, I know way too many people who don't even have a business even structured properly are saying they have employees. This is why I talk about people converting their LLC to an S corp, because if we want to, grow or advance in the upper echelon of business and move like a real corporation, like Walmart's, because we love to compare ourselves to Walmart's and Amazon's. Every time somebody get bad customer service, the first thing they say is, well, Amazon would never. Okay. Yeah. Like, Amazon is why would you compare a black-owned mom and pop shop that just started 6 months ago to Amazon? Like, stop doing that. Like,
yeah, hey, Detroit 313, hey man, you know what I'm saying? This my baby YABI right here, man. She's very well versed, learned, and studied in what she talking about and what she do. She does this professionally. So I'm talking about, I ain't gonna have no slouches up here in Real Talk, but we're gonna have the thorough and the authentic over here. You know what I'm talking about? Nothing but thoroughbreds. You did. Smash that like button. Go ahead, y'all.
But so yeah, I mean, that's really just what it is. So that's really why that ERC got shut down like that. And that's why I keep trying to tell people, just structure your stuff right from the gate, so that when things like this come up, you could qualify. Like if you stay,
Right.
if you keep your business ready for whatever, you could be a part of whatever. Too many people are still, following the what I call the lifestyle marketing, to where they're watching other people living in they're promoting their lifestyle as to their business, to show that their business is successful. So everybody's trying to play this catch-up game and feel like they got to do all of these things last minute, when it's like, if y'all would have took these steps years ago when everybody was telling y'all how to start a business, we wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? You guys could qualify for these things, but everybody's running around playing catch up because you feel like you gotta, and I get it. Everybody gets to a certain age and we're like, okay, I should be further along than this. But this is why you have people now having to scam and scrape and do all these things, because they never had the business set up properly from the get-go.
Right. You already know Detroit 313, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah, so I just, since he mentioned something about that, you know what I'm saying? That's a story that I was looking at earlier today. You know what I mean? And, I know a lot of people, was up on that ERC, and people was talking like, oh, it's the new PPP. Nah,
The new
man.
No, it ain't. Leave that alone. No, it ain't the new PPP.
If you do not have an official business where you got at least one person working for you, you better not mess with that stuff.
Right. Like, you better have somebody on them W-2s.
Because you heard what YABI said, man. She said that the IRS going to be getting at you. You might have slid with the PPP if you ain't go too hard.
With the PPP.
But
definitely
you ain't going to slide with this one. You hear me, YABI?
Yeah, I hear you. They not sliding with the ERC. They cracking down on this because, for one, if you pay attention, the national debt is ridiculous anyway. They ain't got no money.
It's crazy.
So when we ain't got no money, they really got cracked down. Like, it's becoming a problem when the higher ups start to, feel like they money coming up short.
Right.
They cracking down. Like,
right.
Yeah, I should have got the PPP when they had it. When
y'all should have took advantage of the PPP while it was still. You understand me? Hey, YABI, go ahead and chop it up real quick. Hold it. I'm gonna go run and grab some water real quick, man. Smash that like button, y'all, man. Say what's up to YABI, man. Hit share on your social media, man.
But yeah, the PPP was cool and all, but definitely should have got into that when they were supposed to get into that with the PPP loans. But yeah, the PPP loan was crazy. That was a time. You had to be there.
Had to be there.
That was a time to be alive.
Had to be there.
It was definitely a time.
Had to be there both times, both rounds. You need
that part.
If you didn't take advantage of the PPP, you silly.
Definitely had to be there.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Especially if you had the opportunity to. Smash that like button, man. Like my man Detroit 313 say, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. We just up here chopping it up. Hey, you got any questions for YABI? Any financial questions? Any facet or function or level or certain area of anything to do with finances, taxes, insurance, loans, PPP loans, anything to do with real estate and all that? YABI is your go-to girl, man. You did? You understand me? Smash that like button, man. You understand me? Go ahead, ask a question. Go ahead, Detroit 313, man. I'll put it up on the screen. You know what I'm saying? YABI going to answer it to the best of her ability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't over here capping. If we don't know the answer, we just going to, we can point you in the right direction or something. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, y'all gotta get active. Y'all gotta talk to me.
And listen, here y'all go right here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to come up, hit the link, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can come in and ask YABI any questions y'all want to ask her, ask me any questions you want to ask me. You know what I'm talking about? This is what we here for, man. You know what I'm saying? What y'all know about this right here, though? Hey, man, nobody escapes the IRS, man. Listen here, I'd rather take my chances with the FBI, the CIA, the DEA, the NSA. Well, I ain't messing with the IRS, though, man. You do
They got
not
God.
mess with the IRS, man. Look at this, y'all. Rudy Giuliani owes nearly $550K in unpaid taxes. Giuliani look crazy, man.
Yes, they definitely getting people.
Former Trump attorney Rudy Giuliani owes more than $500,000 in federal taxes and faces a lien on a property he owns in Florida, according to a recent court filing. The unpaid balance of $549,435.26 in federal taxes for 2021 was revealed in an August notice that said the IRS was placing a lien on Giuliani's property in Palm Beach, Florida. The Daily Mail first reported on Giuliani's tax debt, which comes as the former New York mayor faces mounting legal woes. Last month, Giuliani's former lawyer sued him on allegations that he had not paid legal fees that they said amounted to $1.36 million. Giuliani responded to the lawsuit by saying the dollar amount sought was excessive. Giuliani also faces a $10 million lawsuit filed by Noelle Dunphy, a woman whose allegations include Giuliani harassing her and discussing the selling of presidential pardons after her hiring in 2019. Giuliani has denied the claims. In August, a federal judge found Giuliani liable for defaming 2 election workers and boosting former President Donald Trump's stolen election claims. All right. When reached for comment Thursday about the unpaid federal taxes, Ted Goodman, a spokesperson for Giuliani, said Mayor Giuliani is suing. You call yourself the mayor, ain't been the mayor in years, man. You ain't the mayor no more, man. Mayor Giuliani is suing Joe Biden for defamation, and I get asked about a potential tax issue. You just can't make this stuff up. NBC reported last month that Trump hosted a fundraiser at his golf club in Bedminster, New Jersey, to help a legal defense fund for Giuliani, who was charged alongside Trump and 17 others in the Georgia election interference case. Only one defendant, Scott Hall, has pled guilty. See, that's what they do, man. And I don't really knock these dudes, for real. To be honest. I don't knock these dudes, man. I don't knock them for handling business the way they do. I don't knock them for taking advantage of the tax breaks and the tax little. I don't blame them for that. Now, as personal, I don't care. I'm a businessman myself, so I don't care. Right? You feel me? I mean, I really don't. I actually, I got to take my hat off to this guy, Trump. But Giuliani and Trump, this is what these guys do. What they did is basically had a fish fry for this nigga Giuliani. Right? That's a lot of bread, man. Not to mention the 1.36 he allegedly owed his lawyers and a $10 million suit he got over here. We got about $12 million running around here, man. But what Trump do with his homeboy, he ain't say, oh, I don't mess with Rudy. He's tripping, man. He making me look bad. What he do? He held a fundraiser to run up some money so he can go ahead and pay them fees, man. That's what you call the big boss fish fry. You hear me?
Right. But then people also don't realize that a lot of people, like, again, in that tax bracket, when you have money like that, you got expenses just as much. What they say, more money, more problems. Like you said, he got a lot of court cases. Sometimes when you dealing with bread like that and you moving money around like that, one little snag and you broke. And that's the gag. The gag is everybody broke.
If you can count how much money you got, you broke, man.
Right.
You feel me?
So
even if you gotta pay somebody else to do it, man.
Right. Like, and I think that's what it is. But it's like you said, and then by the time they catch these men, they be all old. then did investments, then got children living off of it. So it's like, I don't be moved when they book an old white guy for tax evasion. You don't let them live off of millions of dollars. Hey, C.
We got Sierra Fraser in the building. What's good with you, girl? One of YABI's people's tapping in, showing that support you did. Smash that like button, y'all, man. Tap in, share your social engineering. Tell everybody to come tap in with us on Thursdays. Bring your questions. We got YABI on here dropping.
But yeah, with that, honestly, a lot of that is political stuff between, just a political party with the election coming up. Because if election wasn't coming up, they wouldn't be talking to us about these people's taxes.
Right.
And what they owe. and all this stuff. It's just so that we, and another thing people have to understand when it comes to politics, this is what they mean by we be worried about rich people problems.
Right.
They poke at things that they know matter to us, such as taxes, and then put this in our face so that we get like an emotional reaction to it, and now we base our opinion off of that emotion, if that makes sense.
Right. Right.
But yeah, I would say, but to your everyday person and their taxes, I wouldn't even really, for them to even be worried about them for real.
Right.
You know, I feel like our people really need to worry about, getting caught up with that ERC, making sure that their financial books are in order. And just getting ready for it. Well, not even getting ready because the fourth quarter is already here, but putting it into action, whatever that goal was, and start tax planning. Start planning for your taxes so you don't end up like, Giuliani.
Yeah, for
The
sure.
last thing I need to do is have a debt of, that much money. I don't even want them type of problems.
Right. More money, more problems, man.
More money, more problems.
The bid wasn't fronting when he said that.
At all. So, yeah.
Big problems, too.
Yeah, 550K. You know some problems coming with that.
Big boy problems.
Right.
You hear me?
Yep.
Big boy problems, man.
Fact.
Yeah, man. Y'all go ahead, like I said, hit that like button, man. You know, I'm going to tell y'all a billion times tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I do, man. You hear me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, man, if y'all want to hit that, listen here, man, the Internal Revenue Service, man. I wonder how many of y'all ever asked yourselves, right? What does that mean?
What?
Internal Revenue Service.
You asking me or were you asking them?
No, I'm asking. I'm just saying in retrospect here, just making a statement. Like I wonder how many people been filing taxes since they've been however old, start working whatever, right? Own a business, whatever, right? I wonder how many other people ever ask themselves, what does the IRS mean? What does Internal Revenue Service mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, if people know how to read, the title kind of tells you what they are. Why are you laughing?
Nah, because I'm laughing at what my man Detroit 313 said. IRS is like Debo to Craig and Smokey tell them run this money.
I mean, pretty much.
Pretty much. I
mean, it's because the IRS technically is a private company.
That's what I was getting at right there.
But okay, well, you got to look at it like this.
Break it down, Yabi.
The same way a lot of us do business and we outsource, it's the same thing. The government has outsourced to this private company to maintain their internal revenue. And when they mean internal revenue, the internal of the business, like people gotta understand, America is a corporation.
I'm about to say the key word Yabi said was business.
So yeah, this is a business. Like America is a business, and I think a lot of people are missing that point. Unfortunately, it is what it is, and we could fight over it and do all these things, when it comes to, which is why, we have a lot of the racial issues, because this is a business. Like at the end of the day, it's about money. So with that being said, if the country is my business and I'm running this business, I can't run everything. This is why you have your checks and balances. This is why you have, with the federal and the state and local, because everybody has to check and balance the books. So the Internal Revenue Service is just another private company. It's another outsourced company that is hired by the government to keep track of the business, the business that one of the many businesses of America, like, which is the people. Like, who is subscribing to this business? Look at it like Amazon. How many people have Amazon accounts? And you have to subscribe in order to be a part of Amazon, right? And how much Amazon costs now? $16? I don't remember. $15? $15.99. So you got 3 million. You got millions of people on well, Amazon has millions of people on with $3.99 payments. Somebody, they have an accountant that they hire to keep track of them. $15.99. Oh, $29.99. They have a CFO, an accountant, a tax prep. They have somebody keeping track of all them subscriptions. It's the same thing. If we work in here, if we're gonna live in America, this is a business. Somebody got to keep track of all the money going, moving, and shaking through everything. So it's like businesses inside of businesses. You have these little businesses inside of this, and the Internal Revenue Service. That's why it's named Internal Revenue. I mean, because it's basically encompassing all the funds internally in America. What is that revenue? This is how they determine your taxes. It's the same thing. Compared to Cordoba. So yeah, it's definitely a lot of private business going on. But this is why a lot of people, they want you to do. A lot of people are learning the difference between their public and their private person. And public business versus private business. And so I think that's what people have to understand with the IRS. So yeah. And then people can debate the fact of, there is no law written, which technically there isn't. There is no law written that you will pay taxes, right? And granted, there isn't.
Not a direct tax.
Right.
Not a direct tax on your wages.
Exactly. So a lot of people are like, well, I don't have to pay taxes, yada, yada. But then people are like, well, what about tax evasion? Well, how are people getting charged for tax evasion? But people always skip contract law. And a lot of times you've contractually agreed to pay these taxes. They don't have to be set in law because you already agreed to it when you sign the W-4s, when you sign the W-9s, when you apply for the job, when you sign all that paperwork that the HR person give you. So a lot of times, quote unquote, tax evasion is low key breach of a contract, if in a sense, because again, like you said, there is no law written to say you have to pay direct taxes on your wages, but that's how they're getting people off tax evasion. It's because even though we may not know that we agreed to it, we agreed to it contractually.
And this is when I'll be talking to y'all about the law of contracts, right?
So yeah, that's the biggest thing in America, contract law. That's why everything has to be in contracts. Like, you ever heard your mom say, or I don't know about your mom, but I know growing up, my mom always said, you got to do things like, like the white folks, they got to be in black and white. That's what they were basically saying. Everything got to be in black and white. Everything need to be on paper. Get it in writing. Get everything in writing. Get everything in writing. Because this is contracts. Everything. Even on your birth certificate. You ever notice on your birth certificate it says mother/informant?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I already done broke down the birth certificate.
Why is my mama an informant? Like, that don't even make no sense.
Because she's informing. Right?
And she done signed up with your stuff.
She is informing, right, the corporation of the United States of America, right, in all capitals, right. Now you know you're doing business right there. You feel me? And it's all about money. You hear me?
Right.
So everything she is informing the United States of America Corporation that through her water, she is bringing forth you, a human resource, to them.
Another
It
business.
needs to be berth, sitting in its berth, like a ship sitting in its berth when it comes from Europe to bring goods and services. Your mother is a vessel, which is why she's called a mother. She, her, referred to as a ship, right? And she's bringing you through her birth canal, through her water. When her water breaks, and your human resource ass is here, and she needs a lay in the bill sale. She needs a manifest, a birth certificate, and that's you, right?
So, and that's what I'm saying. The contracts start as soon as you get here, like as soon as you're born.
I've been sitting up here and broke Admiralty Maritime, international judicial jurisdictional law down to y'all.
But a lot of times, a lot of people don't connect the two. This is why it's so easy to come in with the Trump. Oh, Trump ain't pay taxes. Well, I'm broke and I'm poor. I gotta pay taxes. That ain't fair that I gotta pay these taxes and he get to get out of the taxes. You know what I'm saying? We go down that rabbit hole. Now you hate Trump. Now you don't want to vote for Trump. Now you done voted for Biden, and Biden out here tripping and falling all over the place. So it's like, this is how we get here, because we don't realize the game starts as soon as we hit air. As soon as we come out of the womb, the game against us starts. Contracts are already written that you're gonna pay taxes.
That's a fact, man. Y'all got to understand, like y'all be saying earlier, y'all have to understand over or outer extra stand, right? What's actually going on, right? Notice y'all be saying the IRS is a private company. Most people think or assume, I should say, that the IRS is a function of the government. And it absolutely is not.
It is not.
Like every other so-called governmental agency, like I just was literally telling y'all the other day, right? There are private corporations. This is business going on here, man.
And let me
tell y'all something. Let me say this to y'all, because this is how you know this was designed to get where it's at right now from the start. Because when doing business, right? When doing business, if it becomes less expensive for you to hire somebody else to do an internal job that you should be doing, that is a sign of corporate failure. It is bound to drizzle eventually. You hear me? And where we at now? So the question y'all got to ask is, what type of new system is coming in?
They got a whole bunch of systems they've been working on. And we shall see. You see that a lot of people been saying their Cash App been messed up. And they've been
acting crazy.
They've been trying to bring in the Fed now.
You said do what now?
They trying to bring in Fed now.
Oh, you said Fed now? That's that IRS stuff?
It's like the federally owned. IRS. It's like similar to Cash App, but
and no, it's Cash App, right?
But the government is taking it basically, so they can see everything that's being moved around. And I mean, and I get it to an extent that some people, like, I mean, once you open a bank account, if the IRS really wanted to get into it, they can. Like, let's be clear, let's be honest here. This is how wages get garnished. So if they really wanted to get into your account, they can. So people are like, oh, I don't want to show my money and all of that, which is fine. They're going to figure out a way to get full access. What is this here?
Yeah, they got access to everything, man. Listen here, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna pass it back to y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Forget about privacy, man. You hear me? It's dead. It's a defunct concept. It doesn't exist anymore. There's no such thing as privacy. Let me tell you why, man. Y'all might say, or agree to that extent, but like, no, there's no more privacy. We are being surveilled on levels that you don't even want to believe or accept as being possible, right? But outside of that, we are giving our information away for free, like daily. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Being watched, you're being listened to, and you're being archived and recorded. Just accept it. You hear me? Once you accept it, you won't be so skeptic about it not being extensive as it is. You hear me? You're being watched and you're being listened to. Just accept that, man. No more privacy. All right. And that's how this new structure coming in is designed to be. And now we're talking about the whole thing with the Fed now thing. You know, resting the essence to home. I can't remember what his name is, man. You feel me? And sit up there and, you know, got him up through.
Right.
Just stole this whole demo. Right. So who's really running Cash App right now? Maybe that's why it's messing up like that.
Exactly.
Who's the current CEO of Cash App?
This is why I tell people that shouldn't be your only
That's crazy.
when I tell people that shouldn't be your only banking system. And some people got offended when I said that. And I'm like, I don't see why, but this is why. Because I mean, don't get it twisted. If the whole entire financial system, banking system went down, then it just going down. Like, it really don't matter where your money at. You know what I mean? If it's down. But when all these glitches start happening, and you want to be able to at least pull up to a real a building sometimes and be like, hey, nah, give me my bread. You know what I'm saying? When you can't. And that's my issue with Cash App. Like, I need to be able to find a real building. You know what I'm saying? I need to be able to pull up in there. And that'd be that. But they are competition with bricks.
So that's not the same, dude. That can't be the same. I'm gonna say that's not the same. Dude.
All right. Yeah.
Oh man. So which one of these guys is him, man? Oh, Block Inc. A Samsung where Inc. is the parent. See, listen here, y'all, man. This is why I say, man, you gotta be able to connect the dots, man. Right? You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that bricks ain't no joke, man. I was just about to bring that up too. That's crazy. You said something about it. Detroit 313. Now look at this, y'all. Right? Cash App is now owned by a collective of 7 execs from Cash App, right? Being ran by them, I guess. Like 7 ways. That's weird. I never even heard of that type of stuff before. But okay.
And they got a syndicate.
Yeah, like that's what we took this. They got a conglomerate.
Right.
Okay, so Block Inc. owns San Francisco-based tech company, or a San Francisco-based tech company, which is formerly known as Square. Right. This the parent of Cash App and Square. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Block Inc. Right, which is the parent company, Cash App and Square. Now, guess who owns Block Inc.?
Mm-hmm.
Take a guess. All right. And this is a company that I really think a lot of y'all, some people may have heard of this name, right? But I don't think nobody actually, you might have heard the name, but actually doing this company right here.
Oh, BlackRock.
See, when I first found out about BlackRock, I used to say before I found out about BlackRock and Vanguard, before I found out about these two companies, right? I thought Bezos was the guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? I used to always compare Amazon to the Umbrella Corporation in the Resident Evil games. But nah, Amazon small fries, man. You hear me?
Right.
BlackRock. This corporation right here, they might be worse than the Umbrella Corporation.
Not the you said they worse than the Umbrella Corp.
Did you ever play the video game Resident Evil?
Yeah, I remember that.
And the company that used to run all that stuff was called the Umbrella
Umbrella.
Corporation.
Yeah, I remember. I used to watch that show.
And I say BlackRock is the Umbrella Corporation. I used to say it was Amazon. It's definitely not Amazon. Because if I'm not mistaken, BlackRock owns Amazon.
Amazon. Yeah. It's definitely not Amazon.
All right.
I used to work at an Amazon data center, so yeah, it's definitely not Amazon.
Yeah. Shout out to BlackRock, man. You feel me? For locking down the whole industry like how they doing though. When they, understand that these companies understand it's like a handful of companies running stuff, man. You feel me? So we're this is why I want to because I like doing this because what I'm saying we watching this transition happen in our face. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Luis Oliveira. Yeah, it's a he's like the head guy, but it's like 7 people. It's like a consortium. He's just he's the head of the consortium.
Right.
Y'all better understand what's going on, man, and learn these little techniques and stuff because some of this stuff is going to transfer into the new system. Matter of fact, the new system is based off of some of these things that are not so hidden anymore. Right? They switching the system, man. They switching it from Admiralty, Maritime, International, Judicial, Jurisdictional. You understand system. Right? And they're changing it from they're doing it. What they're doing, they're switching it from digital to analog, or from analog to digital. Right? Like what happened in 2008.
Right.
Remember what happened in 2008 with the cable? We had to switch.
No, y'all remember that.
Analog to digital.
And they had to switch everything over.
That's what's happening right now with the financial system. So what's going to happen as a result of that? Y'all remember what happened when the cable stuff switched over? And that's companies like Cash. I remember you can go to stores and on TV they have people selling the little satellite dishes. You can get this channels and these channels.
Oh yeah.
That's Cash App. Right? You feel me? They just stole Homeboy's whole demo. Just stole this whole demo and applying it to this Fed Now stuff. Which they all have access to our federal digital wallets.
Yeah, right? They got the Apple wallet. Everything is in a wallet.
They have access to all of that stuff because they're doing business, right? So the Apple's doing business with the government of the United States of America. So they're going to give them access to their network. This is why information is worth so much money.
Yep.
A lot of people don't understand. I'm like, well, how do they make so much money off of just information? The game is to be sold, not to be told. That's why.
That part.
And they want to make, and that's the whole point of making it digital, because it can be centrally controlled more than the old system. Right? Now, don't get it twisted. There's some very intelligent people out here who can hack their system, man. Right? And now we get into a whole nother conversation. You did. So, you know what I'm talking about, man. We here, man. Thursday night, tap in, walk with us. You did. If anybody got any questions, you know what I'm saying, for YABI, man, y'all know. Hold on, let me throw it back up on the screen, man.
Yeah, y'all guys. Yes, what time is this? 9 o'clock, and we only got Detroit in here.
Yeah.
Interacting with us.
And he's over there. He was over there high as hell. Chris Redfield and Leon S. Kennedy. Oh, you talking about the other people from what's the name? Yeah, man. You know, tap in, walk with us, man. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
All your tax questions, financial questions, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can go hit YABI up right there. Go check her out.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Please
talking about?
email me. And tax season is right around the corner. So if you need your taxes done and you need some tax planning, some prep before, I'm about to open up my books for my full year of cleanups, especially if you do have a business. So,
Right.
yeah. Or if you want to escort, all of that.
I'm telling y'all right now, man, YABI did my taxes for me last year or this, well, I guess you can say last year, I guess, right? You hear me, YABI?
You said what?
I said it was last year, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and she and you know, it's professional. You go to the site, it's professional, real easy. It's not like nothing difficult or tricky, or you know, it's very
Yep.
fluid and you know, real simple to do. Just real simple to upload your documents. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And you can go over there and just you know, any other type of financial needs you need. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be get together, she'll get back with you, and it's all right, it's all exact, it's all professional, it's all business. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no fluky stuff like these dudes that was on Facebook a couple years ago. Some of these niggas I know to sit up there and went off on that old who's gal. You know what I'm talking about? And sit up
Right.
there talking about some their Facebook tax credit, whatever the situation person, and sit up there and then knowing they was up there doing some illegal stuff, and
Fluky
then
stuff.
sit up there and had to go take that ghetto vacation on the federal side. You feel me? You know
Not
what
the
I'm
ghetto
talking about?
vacation.
The ghetto vacation on the federal side, man. I had to go sit off in one of them old FBOPs. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. Right.
For about a good 14 months or something like that. But between 6 and 14 months, you know, I'm niggas don't be getting no real time. You know what I'm talking about? The time in that who's gal's time nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, man. Make sure when you're dealing with people that's dealing with your credit, I'm talking about people that's helping you with your finances. Make sure you do a thorough check on their credentials, licensures, certifications. Make sure that they rights and standing with the right, you know what I'm saying, institutions, administrations, or whatever the situation may be, because you don't want to get hit off with one of your people's talking about some they know how to help you fix your credit, and they just sit up there and did some scandalous stuff. And next
Man,
thing
got you
you
looking
know,
goofy.
the next thing you know, them people, the I, the R, and the S, they coming and knocking at your door, man. According to research I've done, man, pretty soon them boys gonna be walking around with pistols. Them people over there at the IRS gonna be walking around with pistols, coming to get they. And it ain't gonna be. And let me correct you even further. It ain't gonna be people. You
Right.
did.
Right. That part.
Do your due diligence, man. You know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying?
Definitely
So
always do your due diligence. Always do your
do your
research.
due diligence
But
and everything. Do your research. Go ahead and you know what I'm saying, y'all go ahead and leave it with the closing words in your closure. We're gonna get on up
well,
out of here.
yes. So again, if you need your taxes done, if you need your insurance, life insurance, health insurance, business insurance, because really insurance is protection. Even though people feel like insurance is a scam, it's protection. You got phone insurance, car insurance, get that. If you need to restructure your business, all of that, just get with me. I believe he did put that in the chat. I could retype it if necessary.
Nah, I could just do this
Okay.
right here.
Get to my, go to my website, go to my email, info@empiricalfarm.com. Ask me any questions. At Empirical Farm on Facebook, Instagram. It's at Empirical Farm everywhere, or Ayaba L. So yeah, I pretty much keep everything pretty much the same. Just keep your eye out for me. Hit me up if you need your taxes done. So yeah.
Definitely want to get out my girl YABI, man, with the taxes and all of that. You know what I mean? Very, like I said, very professional, very thorough.
I try to be. I try to educate, help set you up. Something you want to do. I usually tell people when it comes to taxes, always think 2 years, 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years.
Yeah. So if you want to buy a house, then if you want to buy a house in the next 2 to 3 years, then you need to focus on that and make sure your taxes today are done right, so that it help you. So yeah, you always got to plan 2 to 3 years when it comes to your finances.
My man XL Pro said, we appreciate your time and knowledge, man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all coming out to listen. Listen to what I have to say.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's important. It's needed, man. It's something that we need to hear.
Yes. Oh yeah, and I do got my budget books. Okay, so also got my budget binders, my budget books. Yeah, definitely go to the empiricalfirm.com website. I also have a money management guide, which is empiricalfirm.info/ebook. Then you got the Empirical Firm shop. So yeah, I'm definitely just look out for me. Come to my website for sure. Email me if you need a budget book or if you need a money management guide. Because basically that's what I do. All things to help you make sure your funds are in order.
Straight like that, man. You know what I'm talking about? So make sure y'all go over there to empiricalfirm.com. Holler at my girl YABI for all your financial needs, tax needs. You know what I'm talking about? Definitely go check her out on Facebook as well. Just go, you know what I'm saying? You can type in Empirical Firm in Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
You'll find me.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know what I mean? You already know y'all can hit me up. Facebook, real name, Virgil Berry, no gimmicks. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? So when you a real one and you doing real things, you use your real name. You understand me? We ain't got nothing to hide. You hear me? You need smash that like button, subscribe to the page, man. We're gonna get up out of here. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to YABI for coming through. We appreciate the time. I'm talking about we appreciate everybody else that came through. Your girl Sierra.
Yes.
You need.
Right. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for having me. And
we'll be back next Thursday.
Yeah, we'll plan something out a little bit. So yeah, for sure.
Next Thursday we will have a specific area. So like I said, man, y'all can hit me up on my email, man. DM me, get in contact with me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go to the about section, look at all the ways y'all can get in contact with me. Hit me up if it's a certain thing y'all want to talk, have a conversation about, or a certain topic involved with or surrounding around finances, anything to do with finances. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up, let me know, and we are incorporated into the show because we is a fully interactive with our audience over here. You know what I'm talking about? So if y'all have things y'all want us to speak on and touch on and break down to the last compound, you know what I'm talking about, hit me up and let me know. You already know, Detroit 313 every Thursday. We here with my baby YABI. You know what I'm talking about, breaking down this stuff to y'all, man. Like I said, if y'all want us to talk about something in particular, hit me up, or or whatever the case may be. But you know me, I'm gonna always come up with a nice idea. You know what I'm talking about? So it's to chop it up about something specific and something, you know what I'm saying? Right and exact to the point of what we want to talk about, or maybe it might be a story or something like that. Though, but we're gonna come over here and keep dropping this game on y'all, man. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all just keep tapping in and make sure that y'all go hit YABI up at this web address right here on the screen. Y'all see it posted like a thumbtack. You know what I mean? Go ahead and hit her up. I put 2 eyes in there. It was only supposed to be 1, but
Oh, that's all right. That's all right.
That's all good. I'll correct that later. You feel me? But yeah, go there, just sit up there and hit YABI up, man. You know what I'm talking about? Get you one. I think I need me one of them. I need one of them. Like I say, I'm gonna hit you. And that's why I'm sorry. call you the other day because I just was running around going to that concert last night, and just by the time I realized, I was like, oh man, I supposed to call y'all. Man.
Oh no, you straight.
Always. Yeah, well, we're gonna chop it up because I want to sit up there and get all that stuff together though. But yeah, they'll tap in tomorrow night, y'all. I ain't made the post yet, but I'm about to do it as soon as we end the show. You already know what we do over here, man. Goddamn Friday night wrap up. Me and my brother King Els, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. You know what I'm saying? The Wu-Tang Clan concert in the city, the New York State of Mind tour was just like monumental and classic last night. If you wasn't there, it must be square. You understand what I'm saying,
Right.
man? Hit that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. We're going to get up through, man.
All righty. Well, you have a good night.
Like I say, y'all, we appreciate you coming through. You already know how we do it over here. You know what I'm saying? We're going to definitely leave y'all with a you know what I'm saying, some E&E music. You dig?
For sure.
You know what I'm talking about? Smash that like button, click on the bell, and subscribe to the page right now. You know what I mean?
All righty. Well, you have a good night.
You too, y'all. We'll holler at you, baby, man. I'll talk to you.
All right. Good night.
All right. Yeah, y'all already know what it is, man. You feel me? Y'all know what it is. Tap in and walk with us, man. Y'all missed the concert last night. Go hit YABI up. I'm going to leave that on the screen. You dig? Go check her out on her website right there. I'm telling you, she do my taxes for me. You know what I'm saying? She did my taxes for me last year. She's going to do them again this year. It's a beautiful thing. You understand what I'm saying, man? And straight like that. You know, everything's official. We certified. We registered, licensed, all whatever you want to say. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? Go hit my girl YABI up, empirical.firm.com. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Detroit 3. We got to diversify the content, brother. You know what I mean? We got to diversify the content, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? When I bring ladies and when I bring women and you know, beautiful women on the show, when I bring women on the show, man, you know they're gonna be thoroughbred, certified. They're gonna be well versed and studied and learn in what they talking about. You know, I wouldn't have it no other way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to YABI, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? We're gonna sit up there and keep doing this every Thursday. Every Thursday. So make sure y'all tap in next Thursday at 8 p.m. We're gonna have a nice specific topic of discussion for y'all. You know what I'm talking about? And it's going to be a beautiful thing. Tap in tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all know what it is, man. Me and my brother King Els. Y'all know how we do it every Friday. We doing a Friday night wrap up. Tap in, walk with us. You did. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. And we're going to get straight to it, man. You know, so I'm going to leave y'all with some E&E. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all good, man. Do your thing, Detroit 313, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, the digital world is y'all's oyster, man. You feel me? Go ahead and explore. You did. You know what I'm talking about, Uncle Diggity, man? Hey, listen, man. Go and explore the digital world, man. Just don't get lost in it. You did, man. You got to stay grounded in reality so you don't forget the actuality of the situation. You know what I'm talking about? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. My nigga Uncle Diggity in the building, man. I heard that joint you made for Red. Hold on, I gotta cam up real quick, man. Hold on, man. Uncle Diggity, I heard that joint you made for Red, man. I was at work listening. I said, ooh, hey, Uncle Diggity, man. Hey, I heard that. And I was like, I started, man, you know, I'm telling you, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't ready for real, man. I just been in the cut chilling. You know what I'm saying? But you know, let's just say you feel me when y'all gonna be in for a surprise, man, in the first quarter of next year. I'm gonna just say that. You know what I mean? That joint you did for Red, that was fire, man. I was like, oh man, I might need a new joint. I might need a separate joint for the live stream, Uncle Diggity. You did. You know, I use the other joint for the pre-recorders. I might need something for the live streams. You did. Sit up there and put that in your mental Rolodex one time, Uncle Diggity, man. You know, if you would, if you could. You know what I'm saying? We got real live interactive and audience over here, man. You know what I'm saying? I rock with y'all, man. For real, man. You know, so I appreciate all the support, man. Y'all tap in, walk with us. We're about to get up out of here, man. I'm gonna hit y'all with some of this, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit y'all with this, because I think this is the theme song of the show, man. For real, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, with this knowledge and this information that we dropping over here with the help of my girl Yabi, man, we putting everybody in a situation to win. Because we want us to win. We want us to win, man. The only way we're gonna win is if we are financially literate and aware. You know what I'm saying? And putting it into practice in real time. You did, hey, do business with each other. It's a lot of us that's, you know, getting our financial situations together. It's a lot of us who are in good financial situations. We should be doing business with each other, right? Professional, right and exact business, though. Not none of that effery, man. Not none of that scandalous stuff. Not none of that scammery stuff. Just right and exact business. You know what I'm saying? We all can eat when we become financially literate and aware of the system and the structure that we operating in. You know, the more we know about it, the better we can take advantage of it, like Trump and them. You did. Smash that like button, y'all, man. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man. We're gonna get up out of here, man. I think this is the theme song for the show, man, because I like the energy that's with this song. I think it just represents everything we talking about over here. Man. When you have financial awareness and literacy, you will win. You know, I'm just now coming into financial literacy and awareness in actual practice. You feel me? And I'm starting to see all the time I wasted in years and money I was getting in the streets that I just totally effed off. Right? This is one of the reasons why I decided to have this show switch up and it's still kind of a lady night thing because you got my girl Yabi over here, you know what I'm saying? Because she's well-versed, learned, and studied in all things finances. You did, as y'all see. So tap in, walk with us, man. Putting everybody in a position to win. You did. Just keep winning and do what you do, man. You hear me?
Trophies.
Make sure you keep winning and do what you do, man. See y'all tomorrow, man. 9 p.m., man. Financial. Friday night wrap up, man. Me and my brother King tap in and walk with us, man. Drink you some water, man. Put that soda down and drink some water.
Run no spaz on this motherfucker.
Ha.
Ain't nothing like ice cold water.
E&E.
See y'all tomorrow, man.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true. It's harder to sleep. At nighttime I plan. In the daytime I execute plan. Watch the advance, split it with fan. Single we nothing, play beaches on sand. Check the expand, we built up the brand. Came a long way from shaving the grass. Shout out to the most high, bruh. I done motivations out the mud. Now when I leave, I'm out of touch. This side more like turn it up. Major diff between love and lust. At the end, all start with trust. Like Lou Haynes up in them shorts. Played it wet like I'm on the coast. This hit mount no bracket bows. Different respect like bread and toast. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true.
Sometimes we win, but I never lose. Accepting defeat, excuse me, refuse. Lyrically spit, just one of my rules. All in my zone like Syracuse. Cautious is sick, my blow a fuse. Like Tupac, we spit camera crews. Your voice is lit, cameras and views. 100 mixtapes, no interviews. Sometimes we score, sometimes we bruise. Just know the path is something we choose. Never we rap, we pack venues. Rapping these beats is my revenues. Cats is fake, look at these dudes. Think shit sweet, like sugar cubes. Santa Fe mean, body is rude. Tires is clean, look at them shoes. Just keep winning and do what you do. Cause that's how we move. Follow our image and do what we do. We're showing the proof. 3-story house with 40 rooms. 4 in the back with swimming pools. Nothing is free, we pay our dues. Smoking that sticky Gorilla Glue.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Plan out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Plan out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true.
I gotta win, don't know how to lose. Clean as a fuck, bright in my jewels. Burning his gas, stink up the room. Palmers and leaves, we dropping it soon. Butcher with L's, exit or doom. Locking the game, crazy is true. B&E shit, this what we do. Charging you niggas cause we pay-per-view. Silence the critics and fuck niggas too. Hating is only gonna get you the flu. It's common, I'm cold, the virus is proof. Gelato the strain, my shit is the truth. We on the up, rally the troops. All of my niggas just spaz in the booth. All about business, I got on the suit. We plan to get millies and hop out of coops. I'm Tropicana, I got the juice. My bitch is bad, sweet as a tooth. Jacking my style, niggas really be mad. I follow the flow that they think they might have. Straight to the money, I'm getting the bag. Leaving them leaking, go get them a pad. I'm one of the best, I refuse to be last. Thought we was done, now we right on your ass.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Plan out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, just keep winning and do what you do.